Because I had a situation where I had a woman, we were fuck buddies. And this was a chick who would, when she did come over, you know what I'm saying, for sex, she would do extra shit. You know what I'm saying? She would even bring me shit. She was the type of woman that would be willing to cook me a meal and take me out on her dime and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So when she hit me up and was complaining about the fact that, you know, you don't take me out, what's up with that? And I told her, point blank, that's not what we do. When I get horny, I call you up. If you're free, I step through. If you get horny, you call me up. If I'm free, I fall through. I'm like, that's it. That's what the fuck we do.
Women will get with guys as placeholders. Do you know how hard it is to get rid of a woman who actually likes you, who actually respects you, who actually loves you? Do you know how hard it is to get rid of that woman? And you're not talking about some hypergamy? This is real simple. The reason why women treat you like shit, the reason why women got an attitude with you, the reason why women fucking diss you and disrespect you is because they never liked, loved, or respected you in the first place. Your whole story is cap, bro. Matter of fact, it's big cap. I'm gonna call you the Mad Hatter. Fuck!
I don't know why it would happen to me to lie. You guys didn't even know me. Why would I lie to you?
Let's say you did. You act like you've never had sex a day in your life, bro.
What it is you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. That's why you can't make any progress, bro.
All the sex that you've gotten, I'm pretty sure it's been handed to you.
When a woman meets a man that's valuable and knows who the fuck he is, she knows that she can never overpower a nigga with game or a real dude or a man of value and not even to say a man of value, because that sounds too much like what other niggas be saying. What I really mean is a man that knows his value. When a woman is dealing with a man that knows his value, she knows that she cannot overpower him. So she ends up saying to herself, well, if I can't beat him, I gotta join him. But when a woman is in a room full of dudes that know they value, she knows that she has to submit. And if she don't submit, she got to get the fuck up out of the room.
No matter what level she brings it to, how loud she get, disrespectful or talks fast, you have to keep your cool. You have to keep it on your energy level. So if you want her to be submissive, you want her to be calmed down, you want her to bring it down a notch, you won't yell louder than her. Talk to her like this. Yo, I don't do that. I don't know if you talk to people like that, but that's not how you gonna talk to me. That's not what I do. And if you want to continue to do that, I will show you exactly where the door is. I will escort you out, tell you have a nice trip, and send your ass right to the gulag. You'll be gone. I don't tolerate that from people in my life.
For all you surface dwellers out there and shit, how does it feel following all these motherfuckers on the other side of the streets talking about don't do shit? Well, if you ain't gonna do shit, then why don't you do man shit? Don't run away from fear. Don't dwell in the past. Don't give away your power. Don't feel sorry for yourselves. Don't make the same mistakes over and over again. Don't worry about what people think about you. Why don't you do some man don'ts if you're gonna do a don't anyway? Grass-eating lion.
It's sad to see so many men suffer from bitch assness, and the women know they're such at an advantage with weak men. They try to shut me up. This is the part of being a man, is standing on your squares, understanding that nobody's going to move me. I move mountains. Nobody's going to move me off my square. They need to respect your word. There needs to be a shift in behavior when you get home. They need to understand what the deal is when you're around them. There's no such thing as compromise with men. Compromise.
You should be fucking at the
all
truck
day.
stop.
All day. These conversations are obviously too in depth. They're too in depth with these bitches, man. What are we talking about? You're a truck driver. Bitch, I come in every state and I fuck hoes. That's what I do. And you gonna be one of them, or I'm gonna find one that will.
And the thing is, if she got an issue with you not having a place to stay, that means she ain't really feeling you.
Respect to Scary Perry for the $5 super chat. He says, "Salute to the Real Game No Theory panel. Best show on Sunday." I don't know what leaving pussy on the table means, because pussy's not valuable enough to be left on the table in the first place, in my opinion.
Exactly. I'll have Christmas lights back there, and I'm fucking bitches under the light.
The following program is rated MAN. It contains assertive men who are kings of their castles, men who don't make excuses or blame women for everything that's going wrong in their lives, men who don't make the game about women, instead they make the game about the man. So, if you're into theory or use soft, weak-ass words like hypergamy, red pill, no fap, be on your purpose, high-value man, or money, clothes, and status, buddy, you're in the wrong place, and you need to go 2 doors down where the male cuddle parties and circle jerks are going on. This is a man's space.
Since the fall of the PUA community back in 2007, most PUAs ran underground because they had nothing to offer. The content creator has become the hero today, dedicated to one single objective: to declaw and defang any person who listens. They decided to join forces to create a cult, and never giving those who listen a solution. It's all about clothes, cars and money, deception and manipulation, indirect game, going your own way. They talk pills and plates. They complain. They blame. Fake it till you make it. I just don't get it. A man doesn't need to lie to meet women. He just needs to learn how to spit flavour in her eyes and in her ears. Thanos broke down the game when he said, "As long as there are those who remember what was, there will always be those who cannot accept what can be." Even in darkness, a man can find light. Sometimes the world doesn't need a group of fake heroes teaching lies. Sometimes the world needs a group of anti-heroes to bring balance, order, and truth to the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. It's time to summon the authentic players of the game. The authentic players of the game.
Let it be no confusion. This here is a movement, leveling up, real talk, ain't no illusion. Helping all the men see the light, that's right. Only bringing the truth, you can't deny, that's the vibe. We gon' bring you the insight, bring you the game plan. Show them we real men, we ain't never breaking. You know what I'm talking about, I know that you hear me. Yeah, this is real game, no theory. Let's go, real game, no theory. Here to make it happen, teach men how to be men. Now it's time to put in action. Taekwondo and K-Zagging, we got Miles in the building, Mr. 1950 and Steve the Dean Williams, Mr. Lucario and the anti-villains. We gotta keep it real, this ain't about hurt feelings. Speak the truth, gotta say it loud so you hear me. Real game, no theory. They don't want you to be who you destined to be. Real men are necessary, not accepting defeat. Talking the man mindset, and this is the time now. We will never fold, never fall off or bow down. Time to make it happen. We ain't even stressing. So many don't take accountability for their actions. I gotta say it louder if you don't really hear me. Speaking the truth, this is real game, no theory.
Yo, we are here in the building.
What's popping? What's happening? What's happening with my peoples, man? What's happening?
It's another day of chopping up this game, man. It's
What's
another
up,
day.
What's up?
What's going on?
All right. Well, okay. Well, since everybody's on their downer because their fucking fish died, let's go ahead and bring you in, Miles. You got
what the
fuck? A nigga fish died?
Y'all like, hey,
what?
what's going on? What's up? What's up? Hi.
Hey man.
Hi.
If somebody's
Hello.
fish died and you're sad, 1-800 bitch ass nigga. 1-800 bitch ass nigga.
Masculine Identity Natural Soap. Make sure you hit that QR code and get that soap, order your soap, man. And of course, Of course, make sure y'all get the critically acclaimed book, How to Have Sex with 2 Men a Day by the bad boy game, Mr. Lucario. And then, of course, make sure y'all check out the because you know 100.
What up to a nigga?
Wait, this fucking shit got it. Oh, there we go. You know, it takes only one silverback to beat 100 niggas.
Yeah. I've been doing that all my life, nigga. I've been doing that all my life too, nigga. You know what I mean? Niggas are just finding out. You know what I mean?
Go to Mr.1950.com and get your candles and shit. Put a candle in the window for the gorillas. You feel me?
You know what I mean?
The window. All right, he picked you up, my brother. You got it.
Hey man, shout out to everybody, man. Man, I'm on a mission, man. I'm on a mission to win even winning her. You know what I mean? I just want to let y'all know, man. I've been winning, but I'm gonna be winning her. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody. Let's get it going, man. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, Zach, we'll throw you up in here. Go ahead, Zach. You up, man?
Yo, like, share, and subscribe. Let's get it.
Zach not in the movie.
Sipping tea and shit.
Now he got to keep it short because if he speaks any longer, he'll go time.
Oh yeah,
Zach is like I'm tired of the bullshit.
Espresso.
All right. Oh, okay.
He said espresso. You got an espresso machine over there, nigga, in the cup?
So I mean, I do a little something, nigga. I do a little something.
All right. The bad boy today.
What up? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Make sure you guys take some notes because this is real game, no theory, people. So let's make it happen. Let's go.
Hey man, shout out to my nigga L with them shades, man. You're showing too much money. You know what I mean? You're showing you can't do it because they're gonna start hating even more, man.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's
a
fact.
All right, guys. The man mindset, guys. Make sure y'all ask your questions and everything. Call in, lines open. We got line 823-859-8744. But let's get into the video, guys. We're gonna be talking about Cam Newton. And Zach, what say you on Cam Newton? What is it that you saw in the video that right here? Talk on that video real quick, Zach.
Well, let me just say this. Miles was right. I was trying to speak fast and shit. But anyway, real quick. But real quick, no, when I saw the video, this is what I noticed, bro. I noticed. All right, so back when we was younger, right? There was always the niggas that just could get bitches, right? Period. You was that nigga. Period. It didn't matter what you had going on. You was that nigga. Then there was other niggas. You know, they had to try and impress women with material shit, money and cars and all that other shit. Then there were niggas who were just some lying ass niggas. You know, just lying. And what I noticed is that these same niggas, when they get older and they get to the money, they get to the status.
Caller, can you please be quiet? Somebody's talking. Damn, come on, dog. Fuck. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Zach. Please continue, Kerry.
No. So they still some lying ass niggas. And here's my thing, right? As men, when we're younger, we all look at it as a conquest thing, right? But it's to the point where niggas is lying. Like if you're a lion, you can't lie to the zebra to get the zebra to stop running. You just gotta hunt it.
That's a good one, Zach.
I got it.
All right, we got real quick before we play the video. 615. What's your question and what's your name? Age. Wait, I'm sorry. So I do it, Miles. Age, name, city,
age, name,
and how many titties you grab. I guess I don't know.
He didn't get zero.
Zero. Okay, what you got? What's your name? What's up? What's your question, buddy? What's up?
My name Luther King. I'm 28 years old. I'm calling from Tennessee. First and foremost, I'm gonna keep saying this to my damn tongue fall out. I appreciate each and every one of y'all on the panel. You know, that's been out this game this Sunday morning.
Appreciate it.
My question is, can you talk about the importance of always looking inside of yourself and how looking outside of yourself can be a detrimental to you?
I'll take a stab at it first. I'll take a stab at it first. So this is my thing, right? No one cares about you, really. Okay, this is what I want guys to understand. Your people who love you, your family members, your mom, everybody care about themselves before they care about you. Thanks. Right. So, and that's not to say anything is wrong with that, right? But once you understand that everybody prioritizes themselves, why haven't you? You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to be stingy. It's okay to tell people no. It's okay for people to be mad at you. So when you talk about look within, the reason why people look without, they look outside of them, is because they don't feel as though as currently constructed. that they mean anything, right? So they look outside of themselves to give themselves meaning. But y'all got it.
Caller.
I got you.
Caller.
What's going on?
I want you to take a deep breath right now. Can you do that for me?
I'm doing that now.
All right. So did your mother benefit from that breath just now?
No, not at all.
But you love your moms though, right?
I love my mama.
All right. You know what? Here's what I want you to do. Instead of taking a deep breath, I want you to stop breathing, right? So your mom can breathe more.
No, that can't happen.
What? Why? Why? You love your mom so much, right? And you want to make sure she gets as much oxygen as possible, correct?
But I gotta stay alive to keep breathing for myself.
Oh, okay. So there's your answer, buddy.
So, caller, if you think about
Miles, that was a dope exercise right there.
That's a real nigga exercise right there.
That made Lucario say, "Damn, I need to step up my analogy game." Miles is.
I don't know if anybody can top that nigga, man.
Who you think I got it from? Who you think I got it from?
That nigga is.
Lucario shit. So, Corey, the thing is that you hold on. Okay, outside of you, what people don't understand. That's why we always teach you the game of learning internally. Outside of you, what happens is that you're looking at things that you think are going to serve you in the present moment, and that's the problem with most of you guys out here. What you do from the outside, you look outside of yourself to create what you consider are beliefs. But what happens is those beliefs are not facts. They're just mistaken as facts. That's the problem. They are drawn conclusions that you have from outside of yourself. So what all of us on this panel are trying to teach you is that no man should look outside of himself when he has all the answers inside of himself. And when you stop looking outside of yourself, you look outside right now because in your mind you think these beliefs serve you, but what they have served you was fear, anxiety, stress, no belief in yourself, no self-worth, no image. So when we teach you the game, we're saying stop looking at the outside world, stop looking at other men, stop watching what other men are doing. Don't worry about what women are saying, and look at yourself as the number one source for your answer.
Exactly.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Cario?
Well, like I said, y'all done said it all.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say too, L. Kind of had it.
All right, well, caller, we throw you back in, brother. Okay. All right, good call, man.
All right, bro, thanks for the call. Yes, sir.
Hey, we starting to show off with an excellent call, but now let's get to the video. Okay. So let's get to the video, guys. Here we go. Let me pull up the video. All right, let's check it out.
Ain't no better exchange than conquering a soul, the goods that belong to somebody else. All my life, I've been a sleazy guy, so I don't got a problem with sliding when I see an opportunity.
Can we make a deal then? For all the men that feel that way, then don't complain afterwards.
We got to stop right there. Let's just stop that right there for all you guys. Let me pause it. Who's complaining?
Yeah, I don't know, dog. Both of these niggas bitch ass.
Wait, I was confused.
Really hard. It's really
confused.
hard.
What are you even talking about? He said, so Cam Newton said he liked to
snatch another nigga bitch, probably.
Like, so he's like to. When you listen to it further, it gets into the whole deception.
Yeah, because I'm like, what they talking about?
Here we go. All right, sorry, Zag. I know Zag's saying, well, can we listen to it further? So I get it, Zag. All right. So let us listen to it further. I'm gonna play it all the way through, Zag. Here we go for Carrie K.
But that's the game. That's what comes with it.
Yeah.
It's pros and cons. It's lateral damage.
So what's the karma behind playing with women?
You know, when I started to heal, I went on my year of celibacy. I was compelled to start sending texts, phone calls to the women I could get in contact with.
But
I just want to say this for the people watching, and what they did was they just mixed two things up. Basically, it's like you have guys talking one way, and this last clip is almost kind of like addressing that without addressing that directly, right? And I a sleazy guy and all this other type of shit and collateral damage. And I just want to say this. Even when you're truthful and honest with women, they still gonna get hurt. Okay, you can't avoid that. There's still gonna be chicks that fall for you and all that other type of shit, right? But the lion shit is what gets you caught up, though.
Yeah, real quick, but Zach, I always say that you're going to hurt women. I mean, that's not being a man. Like, women always say, don't hurt me. Yeah, I'm going to hurt you. But see, our hurt is different. I always say our hurt is different. When they miss us, they hurt different. When they think about us, they hurt different. So we don't hurt them intentionally, but they're going to get hurt with a man.
But not only that,
I think that's healthy hurt.
Yeah, it's a healthy. Yes, that's a good hurt. Yeah,
it's a hurt for her to understand that she can't always have what she wants, and sometimes she ain't done enough to get that thing that she loves so much. She need to go back to the drawing board and figure it out. But I got
real talk. There we go.
That I had damage in some way, shape, or form, because the awareness had came online. It wasn't God being mad at me. It wasn't the world not being shit or people doing particular things to me that caused so much stress. Kidney conk out, go blind. A huge part of that was the damage I was inflicting on these women. Wow. And I felt like I was exonerated in the process as long as I was semi-truthful. I would tell them, you know, I don't want nothing more than just this.
Okay.
I wouldn't tell.
Okay.
I want to pounce on that. That's semi-truthful.
I don't know what that is.
99% of you guys who watch us, that's y'all. Y'all that nigga. Right? And what I mean by that semi-truthful shit, when y'all very first approach women, y'all know for sure, I don't want this chick to be my girl. You already know that. Right? So why are you offering dates? Why are you spending the night with the chick? So what you're doing is you're giving the impression that you want something more, but you really don't. You are interested. Your interest is genuine, but you're there for a shorter time than you gave the illusion you were, right? And that semi-truthful shit is why you guys get the drama. But you got it.
Well, that's a fact. Well, I just asked you real quick. The $1 million question is, what's so special about a woman where you got to lie to her? I've never, you got to lie, manipulate, deceive, beat around the bush. What the fuck is so special about them? Now, I've always, like I say with Bozo, hey, if she's got a horizontal pussy, I'm telling you right now, I'm tricking. She got a horizontal pussy, but come on, man. Here we go. Let's continue.
Tell them I had a girl for 13 years, but I felt like that was enough truth for them to be able to make the proper choice. You're going to rock with me or not. When you are a good man, you got, you know, some level of magnetism to you. A lot of women have never been around that. This is before I leveled up spiritually, but to a large degree, I had a good heart. I was intelligent, but they had never been around energy.
So, wait, stop. I'm confused as fuck. All I hear is bitch ass nigga shit. And
that's what I'm saying. I don't understand what he's talking about. He talking about
and then K-Zach, no, nothing. But the fact that you keep stopping it, I can't get the whole. All I hear is bitch ass nigga shit. That's all I hear.
So Zach, can we play it? You stop. You stopping it. Now I'm playing it through, but you're stopping it. So can I? You only play it?
Can you pause it all the way through? Let's play all the way through. Hey, can you pause it? Can you pause it real quick? Can you pause it?
Yeah. Right.
I'm genuinely confused. I haven't figured out one idea from these niggas yet.
You know what, man? And I feel like a bitch ass nigga over here holding myself like that because I'm totally lost. I'm totally fucking lost in here.
All right, well, we're gonna run it all the way through. Here we go, Zach, without pausing it. There we go.
Started from the beginning. How about that? Let's just rerun it.
All right, let's rerun it from the beginning without Zach pausing it. Here we go.
There ain't no better exchange than conquering a soul, the goods that belong to somebody else. All my life, I've been a sleazy guy, so I don't got a problem with sliding when I see an opportunity.
Can we make a deal then? For all the men that feel that way, then don't complain afterwards.
But because that's the game. That's what comes with it. Yeah. It's pros and cons. It's lateral damage.
So what's the karma behind playing with women?
You know, when I started to heal, I went on my year of celibacy. I was compelled to start sending texts, phone calls to the women I could get in contact with that I had damaged in some way, shape, or form. Because the awareness had came online. It wasn't God being mad at me. It wasn't the world not being shit or people doing particular things to me that caused so much stress. Kidney conk out, go blind. A huge part of that was the damage I was inflicting on these women. Wow. And I felt like I was exonerated in the process as long as I was semi-truthful. I would tell them, you know, I don't want nothing more than just this.
Right.
I wouldn't tell them I had a girl for 13 years, but I felt like that was enough truth for them to be able to make the proper choice. You're gonna rock with me or not. when you are a good man, you got, you know, some level of magnetism to you. A lot of women have never been around that. This is before I leveled up spiritually, but to a large degree, I had a good heart. I was intelligent. But they had never been around energy that made them feel safe to a certain degree. That's explosive energy to play around with and just say, well, I told you we was on this level. Why are you catching feelings? My nigga, what are you talking about? You in there digging in them guts like you been married to this woman for 40 years and you mad at her for catching feelings? So we gotta be responsible, the type of energy that we bring into the table, especially when you good at what you do in that department and you got something going for yourself. That's extremely hard for women not to attach to. And they just go into the rest of their life and maybe 3-4 relationships down the road and you still got a piece of their heart.
Right.
On finances, health, mental imbalances, you're gonna wear that in some way, shape, or form at some point.
Men running trains on minors who underage, still slaves to your dick past 40s.
Yo, that shit.
Still cheating on your wives, huh?
Here, take it off, Steve. Take it off. Take it off.
That's music. That's music. Take that shit off, please. You gotta stop that.
Yo, first of all, these niggas, oh my God, bro. I can't stand these niggas when they talking all this shit. They don't even know what the fuck they talking about. First of all, when niggas talk about celibacy and I was trying to heal and all that other nonsense, I'm already tuning out because he don't know what the fuck he talking about. Because a lot of times people think that the issue is the sex. He's like, man, you fucking this girl real good and she catching feelings. No, she's catching feelings because you semi-truthful. So meaning that you told her some bullshit that made her think it was more than sex. That's why she catching feelings, not because you fucking her, because you could fuck a million women, let them know we just fucking and keep it moving. But he is like, oh, I'm semi-truthful, but I don't know why they catching feelings. Oh, it's because I'm fucking so much. So let me stop fucking so that I can stop hurting these women that's catching feelings. It's like niggas don't even understand what they doing when they talking. It's crazy.
Let me say this real quick, L. Y'all know my shit be like. Let me say this real quick. The problem with a lot of you niggas, y'all think all of that platonic talking over the phone and spending non-sexual time and spending the night with chicks, y'all think that's all part of sex. Women look at that shit separate.
Right.
It's separate. It's separate. Sex is sex, and all of that non-sexual intimacy and affection, that's the shit that women thrive on, and that's the shit that give women hope. And it ain't the dick. A lot of y'all niggas think, you know, now women will act goofy over some good dick, but all of that goofy shit that women is doing is not because of the dick. It's that extra shit that you doing that you think is part of the sex, but it's not. Y'all
No, it's real shit.
Yeah, I'm. Yeah, man. You know, it's difficult that I see the man was invited on the show, and he was like I guess the guru of what they were discussing. This is the type of shit that fucks so many young men up. It's like they're gonna look at the show like, oh, he must be somebody important because he was invited on the show to give us game.
Right.
And everything he said was nonsense and wrong. And then he immediately went to, you see how he immediately went to the sex. Oh, I've been celibate for this amount of time. Well, if you're saying that, what you're saying is you don't have discipline. You can't be the man you're supposed to be while you're having sex with women. So what controlled you was something that you desired, which is outside of you, and you allowed it to happen. And then he went into semi-lying and all that. We all know what that means, right? It means you're afraid, semi. You know what I mean? You're afraid of the reaction. You're afraid of results, and you don't believe that your character and who you are as a man can have this woman do whatever you want with the truth. So you're chipping away pretty much at who you are as a man every time you lie to that woman. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's real shit. He didn't even realize that he was blaming the sex, and he didn't realize he was the problem.
Yeah.
And that I think that's the part that these guys fuck up on by teaching this lesson, because he kept saying, he was saying celibacy, and I took celibacy to heal. Right. So he's basically saying that the issue was I was having sex, and the sex was the thing that was fucking all of this up. This is why all these women were hurt, because I was just fucking them, and I had to take time to stop fucking because they was catching feelings. And it's like, nigga, no, they was catching feelings because you're a goddamn liar. That's why they was catching feelings. And it's like these dudes, they don't even understand what the fuck they're doing, and they're teaching these young boys, and then the young boys is hearing the wrong message. It's terrible.
And what it is, let's be honest. What it is, a lot of guys really desire variety. They're just too afraid to tell women that. You really want variety, and you don't know how to go about getting it. You know what I'm saying? On your terms, right? You feel like you gotta lie because you feel like women wouldn't accept it. And here's the thing: if you're a guy who thinks women won't accept it, then you're not the guy for women to accept it. You're not that guy because your mindset is already skewed and fucked up to begin with. My thing is this: there are going to be some women that you encounter that aren't going to be down with it. Those are the women you got to let go. Right? The problem with guys, y'all want to collect women like stamps, and y'all want to hold on to pussy for dear life, right? But if that woman ain't moving, like guys, craft or draft a plan that you want for your dating experience, and only deal with women that fit it, and get rid of the rest of them. Y'all got it.
Wait, all right, let's get there. Okay, so young man, young lady, I guess is a lady.
Why you guys criticizing a man because he wants to choose to be celibate?
All right.
Ladies, I know it's a picture, but I still think that's a man.
Yeah, I'll say this.
It's a guy.
I say this. The reason why I criticize anybody that's trying to be celibate, because the thing is, celibacy, or I should say this: most people who are celibate are full of shit, and the reason why is because they think they think there's. You're right. They think there's something wrong with sex, or they think their problems stem from sex. So they say, let me stop having sex and then my problems will go away. You understand what I'm saying? See, it's natural for you to actually want sex because that's within you. So to be celibate, right, is a lot of times a cope for an issue that you have that you're trying to fix. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? So in that clip, he was like, well, I've been fucking all these women and these women were being hurt and blah, blah, blah. So I had to be celibate to heal all of these issues and all that other stuff. And it's nonsense.
Right.
Yeah, let me say this.
He's semi-lying to himself.
Right, exactly.
There you go. And let me say this. I'm gonna say this, and I know it's semantics, but celibacy and abstinence is different. Celibacy is something that a nun or a priest would do, where you basically saying, I'm not gonna fuck, romantic relationships, none of that shit. Abstinence means to abstain from. And the problem with and L, you hit the nail on the head, right? When I hear women say they're abstaining from sex, either one, you're lying to me, or two, you're lying to yourself, or both. Right. And what I mean by that is this: sex isn't the problem. The way that you view sex is the problem. Right? The way that you view it is the problem. Right? And because you have this warped view of sex, you're trying to hold out for someone else to come along and share the same warped view. Right? But you're not really gonna find that. What you're gonna find are men who just compromise their manhood because they want the pussy. But you're never really gonna find a man who's compatible. He's just doing what he got to do to get the pussy. But women, they want to believe that, so they'll sell themselves that fantasy. Now, let me just say this about the whole abstinence thing. A lot of these chicks be lying. Like, look, we just got to keep it real. And I'm not saying that women ain't telling the truth, but whether they lying or telling the truth, that woman ain't for you anyway, because she wants you to only have sex with her on her terms.
Right. Exactly. My issue with both videos is that a lot of them talking like they're that guy, but they don't even realize that they're still pedestaling women.
Exactly.
Like the entire thing is pedestaling. He's like, yeah, I'm a sleazy guy, but there's nothing better than the conquest of something that belongs to someone else. Yeah, like that's what gets you off, nigga. Like that, like, and then the other nigga's like, yeah, you know, after I healed, I decided to call up the women, and because I know I damaged them and all it. See, what these niggas don't understand is that the choice to live with integrity, to live righteously, and to uphold your masculine identity is you doing right for and by yourself first, and then you bring along the woman so she can bask in that light. The woman should never be the objective of your righteousness. You should always be the objective of your righteousness. And then she benefits by default. She benefits by just being in your presence. And that's what makes your presence valuable, how you treat yourself. So a lot of these niggas think that they could lie to get pussy, and they think they're treating themselves well because they get pussy, right? But they don't understand. You just hear me? But they don't understand that it's the lying period taints your It puts a stain on your life. It puts a stain on your whole presence. You understand? And then this is why you get the fucking bust out car windows and the slashed tires and the keyed cars and the fucking bitches dragging you through social media and bitches trying to sue you for a sexual essay and all this other shit. It's the lie that you told in the beginning. It's the dishonesty that you led with because you pedestaled something over yourself, which is the pleasure of vagina or the woman itself. Like these dudes, like when I listen to these guys talk, it's just like, it's like the blind leading the blind. They don't understand what they don't understand, and they actually think that it's the woman. See, okay, they think that they're being righteous by doubling back to try to fix the problems that they caused the women, not understanding that it was a problem with themselves from the very beginning.
Exactly.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact, and that's what I'm saying. Where they missed the entire point. Because he kept saying, "Oh, you fucking this girl like like crazy," and then she catching feelings, and that's gonna happen when when you really that good in bed, that's gonna happen because chicks gonna catch feelings. It's like, nigga, no, it was your lying. So the fact that you weren't being real gave her an impression of who she thought you was, and when you were not that because you were fucking lying, that's when she felt some type of way. That's it.
Yeah, and let me say this real quick. I want guys, you got to be realistic. And I know a lot of guys, you fucking think you got, king dingaling energy. Look, if you're dealing with women, right, and all you're doing is having sex with them, you're not talking to them on the phone, you're not seeing them, spending the night with them. The only time you text them is to fuck. The only time you call them is to fuck. Y'all don't speak. It's very difficult for a woman to catch feelings for you if that's the case. Very,
that's
very
a
difficult.
fact. That's a fucking fact.
And that's the point.
Yeah, and that's the point.
That's the point. Yeah.
And that's how you do it. All you want to do is fuck. That's how you do it.
But all right, we got a call. We have a call. Area code 440. What's your name, city, and age, sir? 440 going once. 440 going twice. All right, 440. All right, guys, let's continue. Y'all got it.
All right, guys, call up 833-859-8744. Call up. Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, don't get fooled into thinking because you're digging a chick down that's going to make her catch feelings. You know what I'm saying? She catches feelings by what you're saying and what you're doing outside of the bedroom. You understand what I'm saying? Because a chick could fuck you and like having sex with you and just keep coming back and having sex, and y'all just keep it going that way, and it's not a problem.
Yeah, I would almost refrain even when you're having sex with her to not say certain things.
That's a fact. Right?
Like who pussy is this? Don't.
Yeah, that's one. But there's several. There's several, dog. What I mean? We don't need to walk them through it. But I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know.
And men know. We know. You know what I mean? We know, nigga. Y'all gotta stop telling these bitches that shit, dog. And that's why I always say. That's the platinum package, nigga. You can't give them the platinum package. You can't
give them the bronze.
The bronze will maintain them. Yeah, the bronze will maintain them, nigga.
Yeah, but
these niggas.
No, go ahead, man. I go my
real quick. A lot of these dudes, like the one talking about, oh, you in there fucking this chick like you've been married to her, and then you wonder why she catch feelings. You want to know the real reason why these niggas fucking snuggle and cuddle and pillow talk after fucking? It's because their egos are the ones that can't take it if the bitch don't call them back.
Exactly.
That's some true shit too. Yeah, that's a fact.
But also, if what they like is also going to bite them, like you're saying, Miles. Here you go. Okay, you're in bed with this woman. Well, I got her the first night. What happens when I leave her? She might be doing this to somebody else.
Right.
Yep.
And that's again, what you want, then you look at it as a good thing because you're getting it. But then because you're getting it from the woman, you kind of feel attached to her. And then you feel like, well, then that's where their insecurities come in. So then when the insecurity comes in, they're going to say, well, how can I keep her now?
Right.
Only way I can keep her, hey, baby, you know what? Let me hold you, baby. Let's snuggle. Hey, baby, I want to have a relationship with you. Baby, tell me your dreams, your aspirations, and let's connect. Because what he's going to do is he's trying to then cut everybody else off from her giving that ass up that same day or the next day to somebody else.
That's a fact. You know what it is? The reality is men, or I would say males catch feelings when they have sex. It's not the women. It's the males who catch feelings when they fucking. And what happens is that the guy is gonna try to talk to her and cuddle with her and do all this other stuff to sort of keep her there. That's what's really going on. And see, this is why guys, unfortunately, you guys look around the internet. This is why guys always down women who like sex. They call them sluts and whores and 304s because that's the guy in his feelings, catching feelings for the woman he had sex with. He doesn't want her fucking anybody else. That's basically where it all stems from. All that body count shit is niggas in their feelings when it comes to sex.
Tell him to call. He need to call in.
This is weird.
Steve, real quick. Let me make this point. L, you said something, and that's what it is guys are fucking these chicks. Because a lot of guys say, "Oh, just pump them and dump them for recreational use only." 99% of you niggas aren't built to do that, right?
Exactly.
So what happens is you go out in the world thinking you're built to do that. You get lucky, like Miles said. You macked on accident. You got a bitch to fuck you quick, right? First time it happened, you feel blessed and honored, right? So what happens is you end up catching feelings for the chick. You try and cuff her. She won't let you cuff her. Now you're like, fuck these hoes. And what it is, you got into your ego. You probably dicked her down good by your low standards, right? And in your mind, you think, well, I kind of dicked her down good. I mean, she squirted a little bit. Shouldn't she have feelings for me? And because she doesn't, you're mad at the chick. Y'all got it.
Right. Yeah, and I'm gonna say something really quick too. A lot of you men are taught to actually like, and I'm saying taught because you're influenced by so many women, because you listen to so many women channels. You believe, holding them or, creating a vibe with her, doing all these things that that's going to have this woman thinking that you want to be in a relationship with her or that you actually like her other than the physical parts. A lot of you men do that because you like Zach when was saying, y'all believe that, it's going to get you closer to her, but really it says something about you. You have no self-control, and I'm not a cuddling nigga. And the thing is, I will do that based upon this woman is in my life and how she's acting and maintaining herself to be in my life. If she's doing these things, again, that's the platinum package. Right? Nigga, stop giving out gifts to these bitches. And I'm not talking about currency. Nigga, you giving out, these niggas is giving out emotional gifts, attention gifts, physical gifts. Nigga, y'all niggas is out here tricking. Tricking ain't just money. Nigga, right? It's about time, everything else, dog. It's ridiculous, dog. These motherfuckers out here wild.
These niggas. Oh, you got to call? Okay, yeah.
Eric,
Luke, call up.
872, what's your name? What's your question, sir? Name, age, city. What's up, buddy? 872. All right. They're just being quiet on the phone. Weird. All right. I'm going to try one time. 872. Last time going once. 872 going twice. All right. Let me add this. Let me make sure this person, hold on a second, Zach. Let me make sure this person is, I don't know if we should not have problems. Let me hold on. Yeah, no, wait, we got to, let me see if they're real. I don't know if they're real. I don't know if they're real now. If they're real. Hold on. I don't know if they're real. If we're going to get a voice message. Like, we're going to see a real person. Or it's a prank call. Man, I just want to make sure the lines are working.
Yeah, that was a troll.
Yeah, it was a troll. All right,
so,
but we question. Go ahead.
Yeah, so no, let me say this real quick because a lot of guys get it twisted. Guys, just because you tell a woman I'm not looking for nothing serious, that doesn't really mean anything if your actions don't add up to that, right? So a lot of you guys, y'all tell women, oh, I'm not looking for anything serious. I'm not looking for a girlfriend. Then you'll proceed to share meals with these bitches and Netflix and chill without the sexual feeling. Then you'll proceed to spend a night and you think, well, I told her. No, nigga. Women are going by your actions every time. You got it, Miles.
All right. Well, go ahead, Miles. You got it. Go ahead, Miles. You got it.
So a lot of these niggas, they claim they want to fuck buddy, but they cannot go to a chick's house and fuck her without entering her bedroom. Do you understand what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas, let's be honest. And this is why we talk about why you hate yourself. A lot of you niggas can never be alone. Why? Because whenever you're alone, you feel lonely. So when you finally get the time to spend with a female and you know you just supposed to fuck her and leave, you want to actually sit there and watch Netflix, cuddle, talk.
Right.
Hey, let me see the rest of your apartment. I like it. Yeah, the vibes in here is great. Let me hang out for another
collection. Let me see your
hour.
Collection.
Oh, word! This is your daughter's room. Ooh, I like her stuff on the. Y'all niggas be on some fucking IKEA furnishing shopping type shit, fucking with chicks. Well, you know we tell you supposed to get in there, get it done, give it to her,
is a gift,
and bounce. But to talk to Luke real quick, brother, you need to understand something about a crutch. You need to understand something about a cope. The reason, look, a lot of these niggas talk about celibacy. Okay, nigga, stop breathing. Stop eating.
Right.
Stop taking the shit. Stop going outside. But you know what? I can't go outside because when I go outside, I get really enamored by the sun. You understand? And I start to act crazy because I'm outside and I feel all this freedom. So I just start running around smacking people in the face. So, I'm going to just stay inside. How ridiculous does that sound? What this is saying, Luke, is that these guys are talking about celibacy because they have no self-control. They have no self-mastery. So what we're saying is you need to understand who you are and create a sensible balance of life and stop using this shit as a crutch or a reason to justify your bullshit.
Yeah, if you think about what you're saying, if you think about what Luke is saying, Luke, you feel. I know you feel like we're picking on you. That's why you're talking to us like you're taking a defensive position and trying to explain yourself. But if you're listening to what everybody's saying on the panel, that you're looking at something the wrong way. You're talking about all this structure. You're talking about building yourself financially. That has nothing to do with anything. Building yourself mentally. How are you doing that? Because, how are you building yourself when you only think to the level of your damn thoughts anyway? So how are you doing anything? So you're not understanding the game. So before I throw to Zach, what you need to do, Luke, is don't look at us as the enemy. We're not the enemy. It's what you think about yourself as the enemy. And that's why you feel that we're attacking you. We're not attacking you. We're trying to free you from that plantation that you're on. You got it, Zach.
Well, he's not addicted. He's not addicted to sex. He's addicted to lying, right? And if you listen to him talk, he tried to exonerate himself by saying, "Well, I mean, I gave him a little bit of the truth. I gave him a little something to run with, right? That's what he did, right? And what's really going on is a lot of you guys, the way that you view sex is fucked up. The way that you view it is fucked up. And the way that you view it has you looking at women and having these expectations of women that aren't realistic, right? So all you got to do as a man is just be honest with how you personally view sex, right? If you like variety, guys, look, let me tell y'all something. When I was younger, I got into monogamous relationships. Deep down inside, I knew that shit wasn't for me. So what was I doing? Lying to the bitches and cheating, right? Until I grew up one day and said, why am I doing this? Why am I lying?
Right.
I want to be free to fuck who I want to fuck. This is my dick. Why am I lying to bitches about what I'm doing with my dick? Come on now, y'all got it.
And also too, a lot of times these guys, because even in his question, he's talking about addicted to sex. For you to be actually addicted to sex, that means that you're not eating, right? You're not sleeping. You're not taking care of yourself. All you're doing is sexual shit all the time. That's actually being addicted to sex when it gets in the way of your actual life, right? But also you're talking about building yourself up financially and mentally. You can do that and have sex at the same time. You understand what I'm saying? You act like it's mutually exclusive. Like, well, I'm trying to get my finances in order, so I can't be fucking out here. That don't even make any sense. You can have sex and make money. What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
He's not having sex.
It's the same excuse as these guys that talk about porn addiction.
Right.
It's the same fucking shit.
It's like all cope.
Well, I'm just saying real quick. He's not having sex, Sicario. Right. That's the addiction. Because if you're having, how can you're okay? You all these guys on this panel, we're fucking.
Right.
When you're fucking the way we're fucking, There is no addiction to sex.
Well,
We
not
become,
only
we
that,
become an addiction. All right, you got it, Zach.
no, but not only that, all y'all, you talked about the word discipline, and Carl, you hit the nail on the head. And they go, you getting fired? Or you not showing up to work because you doing your shift? Or you fucking in the car at work with your windows down, everybody see you because you're addicted and you can't help yourself? You know what I'm saying? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you supposed to be, during the meeting, you say I got to go to the bathroom and they catch you and you know what I'm saying, outside fucking behind a building. I mean, when you talk about addiction, normally addiction have you doing stupid shit to get that fixed. So it's not about addiction. It's about the fact that you want that feeling so bad, you're willing to sacrifice shit for it. That's a choice.
You know what it is, people? You know what it is? People put so much power in sex, and they point at and blame sex for them being full of shit. So they're a person who's full of shit, but then they'll say it's sex fault. It's not sex's fault. It's your fault for being full of shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're a piece of shit. And then you're saying, oh, what can I blame me being a piece of shit on? Oh, let me blame it on sex. So let me stop having sex because sex has so much power, because I give it so much power, because this is what guys think. They're thinking, man, you know what? Shit, that chick is bad. I'll do anything for that pussy. I'll get that pussy by any means necessary. So therefore, subconsciously, you're putting sex on a pedestal and making sex the most important fucking thing in the world. So now, because you ruin your life and do a whole bunch of fuck shit to get sex, you say, damn, you know what? Let me stop having sex so I can stop being a fucking idiot and doing stupid shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what they don't get.
We have a question. Yeah.
So with the fuck buddy, is it wrong to call want to fuck again the next day or 2 days after you fuck for the first time? Yes, don't do that.
Let the pussy breathe. Y'all niggas want to, I swear to God, y'all niggas want to pitch tents in a pussy. Y'all niggas want to roast marshmallows in a pussy. Nigga, let it breathe.
Look at the end. Look at the end of the sentence. It says, "I'm trying to understand why she cut it off."
Oh, why she cut it off? Oh shit, I didn't even see that.
Because you're needy, brother. Because you're needy.
Oh God,
because you're thirsty, fam. That's why.
Right. It's because you're needy. Another thing I'll say is this. Remember, from what the first caller called in about things outside of yourself. You understand? A lot of these people, they just want to make excuses and blame it on everything outside themselves. So they blame it on porn. They blame it on sex. They blame it on everything else. Oh, it's an addiction. Oh, it's this, it's that. It's not me making these choices. It's not me putting so much emphasis on these things in my life. It's not me having an unbalanced desperation for this shit, like this nigga right here in the question. You have an unbalanced desperation. Like you didn't know this bitch yesterday. You met her today. Y'all fucked the next day, and then you just want to keep fucking every day after that.
Well, Miles, in fact, his fuck game is pretty bad. He can't fuck. That's the problem.
Yeah, and then call because I want to hear some context in that. And the reason why this can really help a lot more people, because there's a lot to know. And I promise you, she almost probably led this whole situation, meaning she wanted some dick. And she used you for just that, and then you were emotionally attached because she was saying hi to you and texting you sweet nothings, and you bid. Right. So in reverse, she worked you, nigga.
Exactly.
There you go. You see, this is what I said. I told you these dudes be getting emotionally attached when they be fucking. Notice he said, I fucked her. Is it okay if I fuck her a second time and a third time during the week? I'm like, nigga, calm the fuck down. And y'all think women get attached. Y'all niggas be getting attached emotionally to the pussy. This is what I'm saying. It's y'all. It's not y'all project on the women. Y'all think it's the women that act that way, but the women act a certain way because y'all niggas be lying to get the pussy.
Right.
Exactly. And Lord forbid if these niggas hit it wrong. Lord forbid that. Right. And let me say this real quick. Let me say this. Fuck buddy, that's just what it means. A woman that you fuck. That's what it means. It don't guys, a few years ago, I had a guy who I was giving some advice to about a fuck buddy. He was like, yeah, I want a fuck buddy situation, but I want to get like couple massages together. I said, nigga.
What?
He said he wanted to get couple massages with his fuck buddy. I said, that's girlfriend, wifey shit. I said, guys, you cannot take a woman and do girlfriend, boyfriend shit and call her your fuck buddy.
Right.
That's not the way it works. It don't work that way. That's some other shit.
Niggas be laying down rose petals on the bed, nigga, the first time and shit. Niggas be trying to. It's some old. I'm telling you, dog. Even this guy right here. This is the guy. This is the type of guy that is telling himself, somebody finally likes me. Somebody finally wants to give me some. Somebody finally sees me as a value, and now I want to capitalize on that. So let me call her the next day and find out, if we can see each other again, because she made me feel good.
I wonder, Fifth. I wonder.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm thinking out loud. I wonder if there's a correlation, and I'm not talking shit about anybody, but I just wonder if there's a correlation between niggas who got it early versus late bloomers. Meaning like niggas who did not get good treatment or sex in their 20s until they got into their 20s.
Nah, I'm telling you, I don't think so, dog, because I think the DNA of bitch assness is in every age. and I really believe, dog. I really believe even these young niggas. I got a homeboy.
Yeah.
I got a homeboy, and this is my nigga. You know what I mean? But I know what he is, and he'll tell you, nigga, I'm be tricking. He'll be honest, nigga. And I can't rock with him when it comes to that. But he's a solid individual, human being. But when it comes to his choices, when it comes to women, we're nigga. Do you know they got a whole group text without me, nigga, when it comes to certain shit, nigga? Because I'm the nigga that's gonna be like, nigga, what are we talking about? But anyway, the nigga's been rocking 12 years old, the nigga 13, 14 years old, knocking shit down, right? And he has no problem actually in talking to women, getting them to do what he wants them to do when it comes physically. But when it comes to anything outside of that, he cannot accomplish. So I tell him all the time, nigga, they're just attracted to you, my nigga. Nigga, they don't give a fuck. Nigga, they don't care about nothing you got going on, nigga, because you're not the guy to them. And so he does not understand that. But go ahead, here's a question.
So doesn't this mean you can only deal with one woman at a time unless it's just sex? Shouldn't you go out with multiple women to see who like you? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Where's this question coming from?
You niggas, where did we imply that? Like y'all just be listening to us and just conjuring shit up in your head.
I don't understand. What does he mean by what does this? What is this?
What is this?
Yeah, what are you talking about? Combat, call in.
Yeah, Combat, you might have to call in because we can't understand. Sometimes, Combat, when y'all ask questions, you think that we can read your mind and you're saying things that we don't understand. Hey, look, if we can't understand it, then you really need to call in.
Right.
For real. You need to call in. Yeah.
So like, what is he actually talking about specifically?
To
I don't
see
know.
what you
No, but Fifth, my point wasn't the nigga's age. My point was, if I'll give you an example. I'll just make my point by saying this. I did a video a few months back where a chick was dating this dude, and she didn't want him fucking with no other chicks, right? But she felt like I can't tell him not to fuck with any other chicks, so I don't know what I'll do. I'll do something that he probably ain't used to. I'll start buying him shit. I'll start spending money on him. So she started doing that, and it worked. He stopped fucking with the other bitches and only started fucking with her. So in her mind, she was like, he must have never had a woman do nice shit for him. So the moment I did it, now I'm his world. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about the age. It's about the fact that a lot of these niggas are in their 20s and 30s or 40s, and they've never had women do shit. Whereas if you would have experienced it when you were younger, you would have already known this is the standard. So it's nothing new to me. I'm not impressed by a bitch buying me shit where I want to make her my girl. Like these niggas, bro, they get impressed when a bitch throw a hot pocket in a microwave. You know what I'm saying? They be like, well, at least she thought about me. Like these niggas really think that means something. They get happy.
I'm a big back nigga or something. I like deep fried hot pockets. I'm a big back nigga, man.
I think some guys want an in between of a fuck buddy and a girlfriend. Guys want to fuck but want to cuddle. Nigga, what? You see, you fucking bitch ass niggas. What the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, he's semi-lying to himself. He's semi-lying.
Flexible. This is the definition of flexible right here.
Let me tell you guys something. This is what I always talk about, even with the vetting process, right? See, this is the problem with you guys, and this is what K Zagan was talking about, where a lot of y'all niggas, y'all, or I think Miles is saying this too, about like y'all are so lonely that y'all want non-sexual attention from women because you're fucking lonely. And what I'm trying to tell you is that you as a man just like we tell you guys to vet women, make sure the woman earns her spot.
Yes.
You as a man have to also earn being able to be in a relationship, which means that you need to be able to say, okay, I gotta make sure I'm consistent with this situation to make sure she's following my program in order for her to get more non-sexual attention from me. So by her getting more non-sexual attention from me, that means I also am experiencing non-sexual attention with the woman. But that still has to be earned on both ends. A lot of y'all niggas are so lonely that y'all just want a random chick to be cuddled up with and to be, taking showers and snuggling with. And this was going to happen. The next day when you just don't feel like seeing her, and then you're going to be like, yo, why she tripping? Why she acting like that? Why she catching feelings? Because yo bitch ass was like, I wanted a cuddle yesterday. Nigga, you can't be doing that shit.
Right.
Or L, the first time you try and send her home after you don't let her spend 2 straight nights with you. On the third night, you got to go home. She fighting. Right. And let me say this real quick. Let me say this. This is what guys don't understand. When you introduce, and let me just, can y'all put that question back up? Steve, you still there? Can somebody put old boy's question back up? If somebody got access to do that, if y'all don't mind. In April, you're right. I'm about to get to that consistency. Yeah, okay. So he was talking about some guys that they just want the in-between shit. They want the girlfriend, boyfriend experience without the responsibility.
Exactly.
And what happens is a lot of you dudes in that situation, y'all are hitting these chicks raw. So what happens is you get attached and you don't want the chick fucking nobody else, right? So what happens is you don't want the chick fucking nobody else while at the same time you don't want to give her the title of girlfriend. So what happens is that creates drama in your situation where you and a woman are constantly arguing. I got clients that are doing this and I'm telling them, I said, bro, none of my advice will ever help you unless you break up with that chick. You have to start all over and implement this shit from go because you fucked up.
Facts.
Right? Because you said these niggas say, oh, I want to be a player. I want to have a main chick, then I want to have my other chicks. Well, you got the main chick and you started doing girlfriend, boyfriend shit too early. And now she on your head about who you fucking, and you on her head about who she fucking, and you fucked it all up.
That's what I'm saying. These dudes, they don't understand, man. It's like niggas just think that they could do shit and there's no repercussion or there's no effect of what they're doing. It's like, yeah, I want to have her come over, spend the night. We're going to cook dinner, eat food, watch Netflix. And then next week when she call you, you like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just chilling. And then when she fucking tearing your head off on the phone and sending you 20 texts, you're like, yo, why is she tripping? Nigga, she tripping because your punk ass wanted to be on some boyfriend, girlfriend shit. You guys, let me explain something. When you deal with women, you can't go backward. You understand what I'm saying? If you do not, guys, you cannot go backwards. So whatever you introduced, that is the standard, and then you add more. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't be cuddling with the chick, and then all of a sudden now you don't want to cuddle with the chick. You can't do that.
See,
the woman won't let you do that. She won't let you.
Right.
For me, this is a clear example of how men do not understand the power and the value of their masculine presence and the effect it truly has on women.
Facts.
Because when you give a woman, you let a woman know, listen, you already know what this is. We just fucking, I'm gonna dick you down real good and I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. She'll be okay. But guess what? Every time you come over, you gotta dick her down real good. Right? Okay, fine, cool. But here's the thing with your masculine presence, your non-sexual masculine presence. If you spend any extra time just other than giving her the dick, now she's gonna start to feel protected. Now she's gonna start to feel safe. Now she's gonna start to feel like she's covered. Now she's going to start to feel like she has an insurance policy simply because you are here. So you give her that time. You put your arm around her. You guys sit on the couch and snuggle in the blanket and you watch Squid Games together. And she don't want to watch the next episode without you.
Right. Exactly.
And they get emotional about that. You didn't wait.
Right. Exactly.
I watch episode 6 this week. You what?
We got to call. Name Bay City. Area code 502. Name Bay City. What you got for us, brother?
What's going on? It's Phoenix, 42, Louisville, Kentucky.
Phoenix, what up?
What's up?
What's going on? Yeah, just real quick, because I was looking at with the clip that y'all played when he's talking about how he let the women hurt or whatever. Do women actually really get hurt though?
Yes.
Because the way he's talking is like leaving some lifelong emotional turmoil or something.
Phoenix. All right, like I said before, there are two kind of hurts. There's a hurt a man is going to give a woman, and then it's the hurt that you got to give women for lying. The hurt that we're giving them is that it hurts them because they missing us. They love loving us. They want our time. Like Miles said, I can't believe you missed episode 6. We didn't get a chance to watch episode 6 together. That she's going to feel some kind of way. So they're going to hurt, but our hurt is not being malicious or mean. It comes with the game, and it comes with being a man. Every woman's going to hurt. It just depends on what kind of man you are. But y'all got it, guys.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, go ahead.
Now go ahead, Phoenix.
Now I'm saying I see what you're saying, but I'm talking about for those that were malicious, like this guy. He was saying he's claiming that he was malicious towards the women, but he's the one still after the fact thinking about them women, trying to think about hitting them up and whatever. But so if the women were truly really hurt, they would still kind of want to be around him or something like that. But are they really hurt? Or they just say fucking move on? They get hurt for the moment or whatever, and then they just say
well, okay. Here's the thing. This is what guys got to understand. If there's a benefit to dealing with you, women will deal with you. Like women will fuck men they don't respect all the time. They'll double back and fuck a nigga they don't respect
and enjoy it.
Something that and enjoy it. There's something that you're giving them in that moment that they like. You might just eat pussy real good, and they just like that, and that's literally it about you. Is that?
But caller, so are you asking the question? Are they really hurt, or is it the men in the video assuming that these women are hurt? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Right. So here's the thing, and this is from what I was saying earlier, right? A lot of these dudes, they pedestal the women without realizing they're pedestaling the women. You understand? So that's the reason why he felt he needed to call up these chicks and rectify the situation and apologize, because like you said, he's assuming that they're hurt because he is putting them on some type of pedestal and he's forgetting about himself. So it's really just an indicator in that respect. It doesn't matter if these women are hurt or not. The truth is that you shouldn't have lied in the first place. The truth is that you should have been real about your masculine identity in the first place. That's really all it is. You understand? These dudes are trying to double back because everything that's happening now is an extension of the insecurity that they had from the beginning.
Exactly. And let me say this. He didn't do it for her. Assuming that he's being honest about calling these females, he didn't do it for them. He did it for his own ego and his own pride and all that, and his own selfishness, so he can feel like a man for the first time in his life. Right?
Exactly.
That's all. And he still ain't no fucking man because he on a podcast still telling half truths and all that other bullshit. A lot of these niggas is just. Well, let me stop.
You know what it is too. He okay, and this is the annoying thing about it is that he doesn't understand the reason behind why things went the way they went. So he thinks, oh, I hurt them because I was fucking them. No, exactly. They got hurt because he lied. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where a lot of times people don't have self-awareness and they don't understand how the game works. So they misinterpret the reason. Like, for example, I heard a pickup artist say this shit too. They have this saying called anti-slut defense. This is what pickup artists say. They say that's what a woman has when you try to fuck her, but she doesn't want to. She resists you because she doesn't want to be looked at as a slut. That's their thought. But the reality is she doesn't want to fuck you because she's not sexually attracted to you. There's no slut defense. She don't give a fuck about being called a slut. She actually wants to be a slut to a guy she wants dick from. But their rationale is she doesn't want to be looked at as a slut. That's why she's going to give you resistance. So what I'm saying is a lot of times people don't really understand the real reasons behind why things are happening. So in the video, he thought, I'm hurting them because I'm fucking them. No, he's hurting them, quote unquote, hurting them because he's being a liar. You see what I'm saying? That was the real reason.
Yeah.
And not only that, a lot of guys, real quick, Phoenix, a lot of guys, they over exaggerate their influence in women's lives, right? Okay, and this is what I mean by that. I've had women that I was in relationships with who years later, you know what I'm saying, they still, you know, harbor feelings, not necessarily ill will, but just feelings, right? Not like I want to be with them again, but I still care about this man immensely, right? The problem with a lot of guys, and Elle said it, they think because they fucked a chick that there's a lasting memory that involves her emotions from a dick that she had fucking a year and a half ago, right? What guys don't understand is most guys don't have indelible dick, meaning you don't have the type of dick 2 years later a chick gonna remember how that shit was, right? She might remember, yeah, I had fun with him, but she ain't gonna remember exactly how that shit, you know what I'm saying? So, and to Elle's point, any memories or negative memories she has is not about he fucked me good and left me. No, it's about that nigga lied to me. Why that nigga lie to me and do that? That's what.
Hey, right there. Hey, 10:05.
Right. I was about to. Okay, so Phoenix, we can knock two birds out with one stone. So, Phoenix, the thing is that I'm trying to water it down for you guys to understand. It's the basics between numbers and letters. Okay, we are numbers, you're letters, and from a letter perspective, you can only see things through your lens of letters. Just like this message, right? Just like this guy saying this thing, he says no one is 100% real with women. But see, that's the thing, because he is not 100% real with women. He assumes that everybody else is like him, and then he goes off to say that you walk up to a woman, introduce yourself. I'm not looking for a relationship, just amazing sex. See what I'm saying is, so when he's saying he's looking for amazing sex, what is it saying about his sex game? Because if he's looking for amazing versus be amazing, see, the ones are amazing. The letters try to look for something amazing. So this is why he is not 100% real, because there is no value in who he is to make a woman miss as bad as, I'm gonna go back to Miles real quick, as bad as her missing episode 6 of Squid Games is the same feeling she's gonna feel, and it's gonna break her. But that's what he doesn't say. But y'all got it on this thing.
Yeah. So let me say this. And he's projecting, right? And this is why guys say everybody pays. The guys who say everybody pays, they know deep down inside they feel inept as men. They feel inadequate. They have that loser feeling that they can't escape. So misery loves company. So they'll say everybody's doing it so they can feel better about it, right? This is what this guy is doing. Well, everybody's lying, so he can feel better. You know, so he can feel better about being a bitch ass nigga that don't know how to be honest with women. Look, let me tell y'all something. As God is my witness, I've never lied to a woman to try to get her in bed. Ever, never, not one fucking time. But y'all got it.
And you know, it's funny, Gramiko, you should call up because your language exposes you. You said no one is 100% real with a woman. Do you walk up to a woman, introduce yourself, and say, I'm not looking for a relationship, just amazing sex, right? So the thing is this, Gramiko, is by you saying that, you just expose that you're a liar. You know what I'm saying? By you just saying that entire thing, right? But at the same time, what happens is that, like Steve was saying, is that if you're looking for the amazing sex from her, right, then that means that you don't realize that you're the one who provides the situation. So you're basically going up there begging for the woman to give you an experience. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. Y'all motherfuckers, but call up though. He ain't gonna call up.
Yeah.
You know what?
That was That was gonna be like one last question too, also on that guy in the clip. Like now he claims, I guess, he was getting so much pussy and all that stuff, but now it seems like he feels guilty about it, like he has whore's remorse or something like that.
When you lie to women,
why does he?
Phoenix, easy question. I mean, I know why. Okay, see, some of y'all do have a moral compass. It's crazy to hear that, but most of the guys are not thinking when you get her drunk and get some ass from her, knowing that she didn't want to give it to you, but you manipulated her. See, a lot of these guys, the moral code comes after the come down of getting a nut. They want the pussy so bad, they will lie, trick, deceive, manipulate, sometimes put something in her drink, or keep having her drink when she's not even thinking correctly. Then after they get what they want, because their end game is they want the pussy so bad because they know they can't get it on their own. They use a manipulative thing, and then when they get it, now they got their nut. Then their moral code like sneaks in and saying, "Man, I don't think I should have done that." I mean, man, I can't believe you see what I'm saying? It's a moral code, but it comes after the thirst to get it, because again, letters to numbers. They want to be like us where we get it for free, but they don't know how to do it because they're not listening to Lucario or Zach or 50 or Miles or myself. They're not getting it. So they're trying to cheat the game, but then their moral compass comes in later on.
But also, what it's called a rally cry. So really what they're trying to do is rally the troops of bitch assness so they can high five the nigga virtually. Oh, everybody does this. Everybody does that. You know what I mean? That's exactly what they do in order for them to empower themselves on the bitch ass shit they be doing.
So,
damn.
So here's the thing. I want to tackle what Elle said. I want to go a little.
Hold on. The nigga said the rate is high from another country. What's that nigga that you got minutes too on your phone, nigga?
So yeah, we got cell phone. Let's stop it. So he was talking about basically where guys are begging for an experience from a woman, and here's the funny part, right? When you actually got game and you deal with women on your terms, you create the sexual experiences you like anyway. Right. And this is what guys got to understand. A woman's desire to want to have sex with you simply because she wants to have sex versus a woman's desire to want to have sex with you because she wants to feel you. It's a different feeling for her. It's a different level of excitement, a different level of anticipation. So even the sex is different when a woman is actually turned on by you. There's intrigue there and all that type of shit. So guys are lying. If you think about sex, bro, all a woman really represents is someone assisting you in busting a nut. So instead of you jacking off, you just call up a chick. You know what? Instead of jacking off with the left or the right hand today, I'm gonna call up old girl and have her help me with this nut today. Right? That's all she is a partner in crime to help you get that nut. So niggas is lying to chicks instead of just being honest with chicks and dealing with chicks that say, I would love to assist you in you getting a nut. Niggas is lying to chicks to help get them a nut. Know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's not that sex is not that serious. But the grand scheme of sex is to procreate. Beyond that, it really ain't that serious.
These niggas be lonely. These niggas be lonely. Like if I'm gonna be honest with you, dog. There was a time, right, that I had to really prioritize myself to actually going somewhere doing something with a woman. Like, so what I mean by that is if I knew I was gonna smash, I had to make it convenient for me. So like I got shit planned for myself though. And then I'm gonna prioritize where she would fit in. So a lot of men will erase everything on their calendar to be with this to talk to this woman. Like, nigga, if I say tomorrow I'm gonna barbecue me some tri-tip, y'all, I'm West Coast and it's tri-tip over here in Cali. I'm gonna go ahead and barbecue me some tri-tip. I'm gonna go ahead and chill in my backyard and enjoy myself. I got that plan. And most of you men will meet a woman, have that plan for the next day for yourself, and you say, you know what? I'm open.
Right.
I'm open tomorrow.
Nah, bro.
That's what I'm saying. You men don't prioritize yourself, and it gets exposed every time you talk to a woman because you prioritize her, man. You make yourself fucking available. That's why I promise you, not too many men that most men that really got some game understand this. Most will don't, what I'm going to say. If I say, hey, I got plans, I got an open slot next Thursday, not this Thursday, the following Thursday, that me and you can connect. You couldn't tell a woman that because you believe if it's too far, she's not going to be interested.
Right.
But you other men would erase everything on your calendar, including seeing your kids, in order to see what this woman was talking about.
Real talk.
Like you said, these niggas is lonely. These niggas don't want to fuck. They just want to experience human touch.
That sounds vaginal right there.
Hey, Miles,
That sound hella soft.
Bro, you think these niggas is really just trying to fuck? They just want somebody to touch them.
They want somebody to hold them and make them feel good.
Look,
all right, Phoenix, we'll throw you back in.
This is how you know what you said. My bad. Real quick.
No, go ahead.
This is how you know. This is how you know what you said was real. Passport bros, niggas is catching flights to be touched.
Hey.
Niggas is flying halfway around the world to experience affection.
And tell her, hey, to you, I'm telling you, 100% correct. You're gonna love him more because he didn't do that.
I'm telling you,
he prioritized himself. Nigga, fuck that, nigga. I'm gonna go outside. Matter of fact, depending on the weather today, nigga, it's me and whatever, nigga. I'm gonna do whatever I want day. Hey, whatever it is. Know what I mean? I ain't got plans for nobody.
Okay, let me just say this to guys, because guys don't believe it. Guys, you can have casual sex situations with women that are mutually beneficial. There is no shortage of women out here that are down for fuck buddy situations. There are a lot of chicks, they don't want the drama of dealing with neediness, clinginess, guys who are possessive, guys who are trying to cuff them. You have women out here who just got out of bad relationships and they're like, I just want one guy to dick me down on a regular basis. Right? So if you can provide good, consistent pipe, drop off dick like Uber Eats and keep it pushing, there are chicks out here that are down for that. But a lot of you guys, in your mind, because you have a warped view of how you think women view sex, you're like, nah, I got to put a little extra on it. I got to lay with her a little bit and talk to her a little bit. I got to listen to her problems. And then what you do is you give women hope.
All right, we have a call. Call 876, name, age, city. What's your question? What's up?
Yes, I'm Gramiko Walters.
All right, you're Gramiko. Okay, hey, Gramiko, thank you.
How old are you?
Yeah, how old are you, buddy?
I'm 36.
Okay, so I just took your statement down. Can you explain this statement that you're making, that false statement that you're making? Yeah, here it is.
So what I meant was,
all right, go ahead.
Nobody is 100% real. Let me not say real. Nobody's 100% honest with a woman because, all right.
And you know this because how? You know this because how?
Gamiko, how do you know this when the 5 people on this panel are 100% straight with a woman? So how could you say that?
All right, let me explain it this way, right? Do you Mr. Steve, do you walk up to a woman and introduce yourself? After you introduce yourself, say, listen, I'm only here for a short time. I'm married and I don't want a relationship from you. And
What difference does it make how you fucking word it? If you're telling the chick the truth and she knows what your intentions are, what difference does it make how you word it? As long as she know what's up.
Well, Gamiko, I don't walk up and beg women for pussy. I offer my dick. I don't think you understand. When I walk up to a woman, I don't run behind. What benefit is it to me? I'm the prize, so I'm offering me to her.
Yeah, but I still think her behavior needs to match what I want to see in order for her to earn dick from me. So I don't randomly go up to bitches. They still have to earn dick.
Yeah. Time, everything.
So Gramiko, what's the lie that you tell the women instead of the truth?
What I was trying to basically say.
No.
No, I'm asking because you said you're not 100% real. So what's the part that's not real that you say?
All right, the point what I was basically trying to make is everybody, including you, Game King.
No. Let's talk about you. No, let's talk about you.
Nigga, don't ever include me, nigga.
You try to put all men in one category. You said all men are not 100% honest. So give us an example of your lack of honesty.
Well, no one, including me, go up to a woman and say, "Hey, my name is this."
So give us an example.
So tell us, what do you say? Tell us what you say, caller. Tell us what you say.
Like I go up to a woman, introduce myself, ask her name, and give her my number, tell her to call me.
Why?
And I'm not gonna act like I invented. All what I'm saying.
Why? Caller,
if you
listen. You said you tell her to call you. What reason are you telling her to call you? What's the purpose of her calling you?
For what? Caller, wait. Caller, wait. Excuse me. Do you have a handicap or mental disability, big guy? And I'm not trying to be mean.
There's a delay when you guys
Okay,
talk. So
okay,
if you're not hearing me
all right.
sometimes.
We're asking.
All right, so let me start over.
No, you
All
don't
right,
need
let me
to
start
start.
No, don't start over. No. Don't start over.
We're asking you why are you getting and exchanging information? For what?
What reason are you giving the woman? What reason are you giving her?
You know the reason why you were doing it, sir.
Sometimes I tell her like I want to get to know her, but if I'm in a hurry, I just give her my number.
Stop right there. How dare you compare you to us? We don't do that. How dare you?
How do you? Right, that's crazy.
He included us. He said, "And the game included."
Mr. Steve, hold on, Mr. Steve. You don't introduce it when you go to a woman. You don't. When you go to talk to a woman, you don't introduce yourself. You don't give her your number, and you don't tell her to call you.
No, we don't. No. You said you tell her you want to get to know her. Yes, that's what you just said, right?
Yes, I want to get to know her.
So when did I say anything about get to know the fucking woman? I don't talk about getting to know a goddamn woman. I don't give a fuck about her like that. So why you don't try to put me in this shit? When did I say I want to get to know you? When did I say that? And knowing you want to just fuck. So when did I say that?
And when did we tell y'all? When have we ever told y'all to get a woman's number without letting her know exactly what you want to do?
Exactly, right.
I'm coming over here.
No, I didn't say I asked for a number. I didn't say ask for a number.
No. You said you call her. I heard what you said. You said I give a woman my number. I will never, and I have never given a woman my number who didn't know the purpose of her calling it. When she called that number, she knew she was going to be getting some dick, and that's why she called. She didn't call that number like, I wonder what he wants from me. I have no idea what we're going to talk about when I call. She knew what she was going to talk about.
Wait, caller. Wait, caller. Wait, no, now hold on. Listen. No, caller, because you threw my name in this, and Steve, don't you say this. But don't I say you tell that fucking woman the reason why you're going over there? Do I not say that? Yes or no? Do I not?
Yes.
So if I'm telling her the honest truth and why I'm going over there, your problem is you want to fuck, but you're not being honest. That's where you're lying, because you're going in there because you want to fuck, but you don't have the balls to tell her you're coming over there because I want to fuck you. Can we be honest, sir?
But Steve,
but what?
Yes, we can be honest. But Steve, every man around the world wants to fuck.
What nationality are you, caller?
Going up here. Well, hold on. Let me just finish your statement. Every man in the world wants to fuck. Well, hold on.
That's not true.
You can word it different.
No, that's not
you're
true.
going to give her the opportunity.
No,
hold on.
Wait. I'm going to give you the opportunity. I got to correct you, because don't sit there and lie. You're doing it again. Do you understand how cold we fucking are? Do you think we run behind pussy? Bitch, please. We don't run behind pussy. You do. So don't say every man. Say every guy like me. Don't put us in that.
Or say, in my opinion.
Yes, in my opinion.
Throw that in there. Oh, my opinion in there.
All right, just let me know when it's my turn.
No, I'm letting you know it was time so you can correctly say.
Right, but just don't add us into your fuckery. But go ahead.
Don't add us. Say me. Don't put us in that shit. Don't say every man. Say me. Don't put us in that shit.
All right. Let me say it this way. When you go to a woman, Steve, or whoever game things on the panel, and you introduce yourself, you give her your number. What's the purpose of you giving her your number?
Okay, let me answer, Steve. Let me answer.
Go ahead. I got you, Steph. Go ahead.
And I've said this. I don't want anything from a woman. Okay, it's what I can provide for her. Because I know there's bitch ass niggas out here lying to her, telling her, I want to get to know you. I know she's dealing with niggas that want to lie. So I'm here to offer her something she's never seen before. a man who doesn't give a fuck about fucking her like that, a man who doesn't give a fuck about being liked by her, but a man who's there to offer her something she ain't used to. So I don't want nothing from a woman, right? So when I'm there, I'm there to offer her something that most men aren't there to offer. The truth.
Right. So again, like Zag is saying, I'm not, or none of us, I speak for all of us. I'm sure I can speak for all of us. Call it. I can speak for everybody on the panel on this one. We're not running behind. Again, we're offering. We're seeing if she's worthy enough of me. I'm just giving her the opportunity to see if she's worthy of this motherfucker that's going to change her life. That's why I am giving her an opportunity to cash in on me. That's why, caller. All of us are doing that. So what? Go ahead. What's next, sir?
So when you talk to a woman, you're giving her opportunity to get to know you, right? Let's go with that. When you have Facebook, where you can give plenty of women opportunity just to get to know you. Since you say you don't want no sex, you can go on Facebook and just give women the opportunity to get to know the amazing that.
What are you talking about, caller? Caller, what are you talking about, man? What are you saying? Caller, what are you saying? I don't understand. What's this Facebook shit? What are you talking about?
You got to do with it. What are you talking about?
No, but what I'm saying is everybody is not telling the woman that they want it. Even you as thinking.
Say me.
You gotta have an angle.
I just showed you the angle.
Okay, no, you don't gotta have an angle. No. Okay, caller, hold on. Okay, stop right there, caller. Stop right there. Okay, so this is what you're doing. And I peeped what you just said. You said everyone has to have an angle. So that's something that a con artist would say, right? I gotta have an angle to try to get it. You know what I'm saying? So no. See, the reason why you feel like you need leverage because you feel like the truth doesn't yield the proper influence. That's why you feel like as the man that I am, I'm not enough to tell her the truth, and she'll still want me. So I gotta lie just a little to give her the facade of what I think she wants.
So Carl, let me ask you a question real quick.
Nothing that.
So Carl, let me ask you a question. Do you want to fuck the girl? Yes.
Every man wants to fuck.
Stop saying every. I'm just asking you, caller. Just say yourself. You want to fuck the girl, right?
Hold on, let me finish, please.
Caller.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can reach him. Caller. No, hold on. No, you hold on, sir. We're going to need you that from this point on in this conversation, in this call, we're going to need you to learn how to refer to yourself and only yourself. Can you do that? Yes or no?
All right.
Please.
Okay. So stop saying every man. Stop saying all men around the world. Let's just talk about you. Let's just talk about Gadriel or whatever the fuck. Let's just talk about you.
Yeah.
Okay, so caller, do you want to fuck the girls, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now when you tell her, hey, I want to get to know you, right? How do you know she wants to fuck you? Hello?
You're talking that first initial. Are you talking like when I initially?
Yes. When you're giving her your number, how do you know she wants to fuck you?
Well, right there and then when you didn't give her a number, you wouldn't know.
And why wouldn't you know? Why don't you know, caller?
Because she didn't say it.
So she didn't give you any indicator that she wanted to have sex with you, yes?
Yes.
Why do you think that is? Don't take too long now. It's real simple.
It's simple. Hey, come on, I whisper.
Well,
because I'm lying. I didn't tell her.
Okay. So I don't know that she wants to have sex with me because I didn't make her know that I want to have sex with her. Is that?
There you go. Thank you. You finally learned something. Caller, isn't this amazing? Doesn't the feeling feel good to know that, hey, I have to actually talk to the woman and let her know what I want to happen before I give her my number? Doesn't that make sense, caller? Come on, man.
Yes, but
So,
like,
caller. Listen, bro. I need you to listen. I need you to really listen. I need you to understand what we try and bestow upon you, young men. If you're that guy, sex is gonna come. You don't have to chase it. Women are gonna offer you pussy. Women are gonna want your dick, right? So all you got to do is put yourself out there, introduce yourself to women, and through your conversation, you're going to identify the women that want your dick from the women who don't. What LaCario was saying is some real shit. So, caller, let me help you out. There's going to be times where you encounter women where they are instantaneously sexually attracted to you. Like, you can just tell, right? Because they're making it obvious. Most men will never experience that. And other men experience it rarely, right? So that means most of the time that you have sex with women, you have to be the one to initiate, right? You have to be the one to take the conversation in that direction. So what we're telling you is it's a monumental waste of time for you to walk up on a woman, give her your number, and she don't know what you want. And you don't know if she even wants what you want.
Right. Does that make sense, caller? Is it starting to
I don't
gel?
Think so. I don't think it does.
You understand? Yeah, he's quiet.
Because, it's difficult when people call in and they've convinced themselves that this is life's reality.
Right.
But then when somebody tell you it's not life reality, you are so stuck in your ways that you can't open your mind up to something different because you don't believe that is actually obtainable.
Right.
You don't think this can happen.
Right. And you know what's ridiculous, caller? Have you met every man in the world?
Thank you, Miles. Caller, say no. Just say no, buddy. Just say no.
It's difficult. Accountability is difficult for him.
Say no, God damn it.
He has trouble with accountability. He mirrors a woman.
Caller, come on, dog. Miles has asked you a kindergarten question.
No, I haven't met every man in the world.
Go ahead, Miles.
Yeah, so why do you put so much pressure on yourself to know the motivations and the perspective of every man? Does it make you feel comfortable to think that every man in the world may think like you? Are you trying to belong? Are you trying to fit in?
This nigga don't know how to answer questions.
You sound like the type of man that it gives you confidence to assume the perspective of others because it validates your own perspective.
Thank you. Yeah, you're just using other men to lie to yourself, buddy.
Yeah.
Because tell us one person on this panel told you not to be honest with women.
No, nobody didn't. I didn't hear like none of
caller.
But what I was saying, like, would you go? Like, would it be safe? What I was trying to say, would it be safe to assume that there's a human being that would be 100% real?
No, caller. You're doing it again. You're worried about. See, this is what you're doing. This is what you're trying to low key do. You're trying to low key say, well, I do this compared to most men. What do other men do? You're trying to find solace in what you do, right? Because you know you're full of shit. And here's the reality of it. Your dating strategy is born out of fear, low self-esteem, insecurity, and a man who lacks self-assuredness, right? And what I mean by that is this notion that you can go out in the world, walk up on a random woman or random women and give them your number and say, call me, and think that bitch is going to do that shit. Number one, women typically don't call men, right? So for a woman to call you, there has to be something about your conversation that she can't wait to get at you about. Either that or she identified you as a buster and she figures she can use you. So if a woman is ever going to call you, it's either because she can use you for something or there is something so enticing about you, she can't wait to get to it.
You know what, Zach? Okay, caller, you know that we look at two sides playing. Let's be honest. Number one, we know you want sex, but you know you're bad in bed. We all know that. Everybody knows that. And number two, And everybody on
No,
that.
hold
Wait,
on.
hold on.
I
And
got
number
to pause.
two.
I got to pause.
Hold on.
I got to pause.
Wait. And number two.
That's a assumption right there.
Wait.
We live in
Wait.
21st.
Accurate one.
Caller, if you're the guy and you want to fuck, then you would go to these bitches like, "What's up? Hey, let's go fuck." You would talk. Okay. You would call what women say this weird thing called big dick energy. If you know you're that quote unquote 90-50 can hit that bottom in her mind and between her legs, you don't give a fuck. So you're not gonna lie because you know your dick is that thing. But the other problem you have is that you know when they call, like Zag said, there is nothing interesting about you. You're bland, basic, and boring. Because if you got that big dick energy, you should be able to talk her out of her pussy without even touching her, dog. You're should be powerful enough to make her say, you know what? I want that dick. And you know you're not the guy because you're lying. You can't be 100% honest because good dick is 100% honest, young man. Now you have the floor.
All right. So in terms of being sexually good, like everybody, I don't want to make a woman squirt. I know foreplay is king and whatever. So that's what I was going to correct.
Stop. Okay, caller, let me stop you right there. Caller. Let me stop you right there. Okay, you make a trick. Okay, nigga. So what? You can make a woman squirt halfway across the room and she'll still fuck you once and never call you again. That shit don't matter. Here's the reality of it. If you were really secure, if you were really a sexually confident man, you would know what you can do in the bedroom. Why would you lie to get a woman's pussy when the truth about your dick is so much better? If you were that guy slinging it like that. I'm
lying about a woman's pussy, but I didn't hear everything you said. The last part.
It don't matter, fam. Y'all got it.
No, say it again. But the phone break up.
Catch the replay, my brother. Catch the replay.
Go ahead, Fifth. I'm sorry.
So caller, do you believe that you pleasure women?
That I pleasure women sexually? You're talking, or
Yeah, sexually. You think you do that?
The car, get free on free button. Please get your. Wait, hold on a second.
Oh no, I don't got it on Sundays. I ain't got it. I tell you it ain't happening on Sundays. I'm telling you.
So caller, answer the question. Caller, do you believe that you please women sexually?
Yes.
Okay. So what will give me the indication of that? What is that?
Well, I research on a woman's body.
This nigga said he
my God! Oh my God! Stop fucking lying!
Hey, yo, he said he researched.
Because I researched it to pinpoint the location of the clitoris, and I found out that
oh my God!
What does the statistics say on this, caller?
So caller, caller. No, caller, really quick, because you answered it. Caller, really quick. So do you believe that all scientists and data analysts please women?
It's a bar.
Are you talking about?
Yeah, no. I asked you a direct question.
Oh, hold on, Fifth.
Do you believe that all scientists and data analysts please women sexually?
Well, if it's a scientist that studies women's body.
No. Yes or no, man. Yes or
This
no.
nigga's wild out here. I swear.
Caller, are you serious?
You
serious?
And this is why he has trouble with women. This is why, right here.
All right. All scientists that deals with the body, a female's body and the anatomy, and knows that a woman has two clitoris, internal and external.
Oh my!
So they please women. You're right. So you said all the scientists that actually done this study, they know exactly how to please women. Is that what you're telling us?
Say no, please.
Yes,
God.
that's what I believe.
Okay, call is over. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Caller, here's my $1 million question. If you say you can please women, then why are you lying to them, sir?
Yeah. You did the research.
He's never done it. He's never done it himself. He just
No. He just said he's good in bed. He's that guy. So if you're the guy,
he's never physically done it though.
No, but I'm saying, but if you're the guy,
he researched it though.
Why won't you be 100% with women, caller? If you're the guy.
All right, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, really? Please.
Oh, really? Oh, here it is. Hold on. Let me sit up in my chair.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm really good in bed. Honestly, but I'm not good at flirting.
What?
And just hear me out first. I'm not good at flirting.
But being good in bed is okay. Wait. No. I gotta stop you. No.
I'm good in bed. I know it sounds weird.
No.
This whole conversation has been weird.
Yeah,
it doesn't sound weird. It is weird. It
is weird. But caller.
That's like saying I'm good at rapping, but I'm not good at talking.
I'm a rap artist. I'm a rap artist. I can't speak worth shit.
Hold on. Let me ask the caller a question. Hold on, caller. Brother, hold on. Let me ask you a quick question. Hold on, caller. I got to ask you a question. How many women have you had sex with?
2.
That wasn't your girlfriend. Casual sex encounters. How many?
5 for 500. 5 for 500, Bob. How many, buddy?
Not many.
Oh my God! No, I'm not gonna let you do that. Hell no. Answer the question. A number, please.
I ain't going. Probably 1 or 2. The schedule.
1 or 2.
Hold on. Listen, sir. You do not have enough empirical data to be a part of this experiment. You do not. You talking this research shit. You don't have enough empirical data to be a part of this experiment, my dude. I'm sorry.
So who's way more? Who's a better scientist? The man who tests 2 mouse, or the man who tests 1,000 mouses?
Mice.
My bad. Mice.
This remind me of the joint. The whole crew stupid. The whole.
Yeah. My bad on that one. Yeah, you're right though. Right. Can we say that 1,000 mice?
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, it's better. Yes. Caller.
Hold on. Honestly, I could drop because I'm book swabby. I can bring up scientists that haven't done much studies.
My nigga.
No, because I don't.
My nigga, man.
No, because I don't want it to see to other.
No, don't run. You're running. Don't run. We're trying to help you. See, guess what? By talking to you, we're helping guys who think like you. So we're helping. Because you're our lab rat in this. You're the mouse.
The research shows that I don't care what you're talking about because the research.
Hold on. Now that I think about this shit, I'm triggered. This nigga actually called up and tried to debate us on Googling shit.
And then
this nigga had one sex partner. This nigga had one sex partner, and he actually tried to debate us on sex and talking to women.
Yeah.
I'm offended. I'm triggered like a motherfucker. Nigga, how dare you? The unmitigated gall, nigga.
No.
How dare you, nigga?
You asked me if I thought I was good in sex, and I said yes.
No, the fact that you even got in the chat typing anything, you should have typed help in big capital letters, and that's it. Help. Nothing else, nigga, because you need it.
Sure.
Yeah, this is ridiculous, dog. I'm offended. I'm offended that you included it. You said the game kings, dog.
I just want to ask you to see one question. Beauty, because you did the dating thing with Jordan last night. Beauty, when will you have her on the show? Because I was trying to call in last night, but I couldn't get through. But
what are we talking about? What are we talking about? He said me?
No. We do a thing Saturday night where they could talk to women and engage where they're at. So you just have to. Yeah.
What you said? What about me? You said 50. What now?
No, he didn't say 50. He was talking about
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's we do that Saturday night where you could talk to women. So that's just Saturday night, buddy.
All right, but I had sex with one girl for a number of years, and I always make her squirt. And
Okay, call her.
You know,
Call her.
So that's what. No, I would just explain how I know I'm good in sex.
Call her.
I'm just telling
All
you
right,
that.
call her.
In terms
Okay,
of
call her. That means that if you're really good, you won't lie because you know your dick does it all. So do you think a good lover lies?
No.
So if a good lover doesn't lie and you lie a little bit because you admitted that you lied, does that mean you're good in bed?
Where did I lie? Like
you because you admitted that you don't. You say, well, first you said guys, but you said they don't give and be 100% honest with women. That's what you said. Yes.
Yeah.
So that means, again, let me say it again. So if you know how to fuck and you're good in bed, you're not gonna lie to a woman. Can we agree on that?
Yes.
Okay, because you do lie to women, that means you're not good in bed. Does that make sense?
You're saying the fact that when I approach a woman, I didn't let her know that, listen, I only see you as sexual option.
But if
you're talking about.
Yeah, but if you're good in bed, wouldn't you do that?
But you're good in bed and you don't even do that.
No, but you're not me. No. You are all for. You are not on the level. Okay, it is from planet Earth to the planet of. That's how far you are. You are not nowhere near us. Nowhere. Nor will you ever be thinking the way you think. You will never be close to us. So the level we're on is that we are exclusive with our time, our dick, our attention, and everything. We're exclusive. You're just giving yourself away to whoever wants to have you. So that's your problem. You don't know the game, young man.
In terms of coaching, because my rate is a little bit different. Like in terms of pricing, where can I go to?
Call her. Okay, let me show you this. Look on the screen. Look on the screen. It's shout out to our dog Lucario. You got 4 gentlemen. You see the .coms. Choose the one you want to get coaching from. Go there. Send them a message. Have dialogue with them on the back end, and then you go ahead and set up your coaching, buddy. That's how it works, buddy. Okay.
That's it.
Let me say this real quick. Okay, hold on. Let me say this. Okay, this is what guys got to understand. Being a good lover is a small blip on the radar, right? The responsibility of dealing with the responsibility as a man when it comes to dealing with women is deeper than just how good you are in bed, right? Because at the end of the day, you could be good in bed, but if you a bitch ass nigga, women ain't gonna want to fuck with you past that one time anyway.
Yeah, and hey, and also too, he doesn't know you. If you do, you care about the woman coming?
Do you?
Do you care?
Are you invested in making a woman climax? Are you invested in that?
Call her.
He thinks this is a trick question. Question.
Come on, call her.
He doesn't.
Are you mentally or emotionally invested in making a woman climax?
He ran off.
Yeah, and you know why? Because a lot of guys are, and they don't know. Look, man, like that's not what that's not your concern. That's a byproduct of your greatness sometimes. But sometimes, man, and that shit ain't gonna happen. That doesn't mean that she doesn't enjoy it though. Again, you are measuring yourself by that with other men. A lot of times they don't know that. You know what I mean?
And
that's too deep for a lot of niggas though.
I want to just, for all you guys who want to know what a great lover is, the greatest lover is the one that can not only make her pussy wet, make her come, make her play with herself, make her submit herself, and make her do things for you without even touching the pussy. So please understand this, guys, that if you want to compare yourself to a great lover, test it out there. Don't try to fuck the woman and use your mouthpiece alone, because your mouthpiece should be strong enough to get any woman to want to give you the pussy for free without any dinners, without anything at all. So that could be your
Well,
game.
let's not say any woman. Let's just say the women that want you, right?
Well, the women that want you, because most women might not want us when they first meet us. Most women might look at us and say, "You're not my type." You know, like say, Zach, we're in our Zach and I, in our 50s, so they would say, "Well, I will never mess with an older man until we talk to them," and they like, so
because I don't.
Wait, you got it, Zach.
I want guys to understand there's going to be many instances where the women just ain't feeling you, and that's not on you, right? But for a lot of you guys, including the caller, there will be instances where it is on you, right? And this is where it's on you, is where the woman is actually trying to fuck with you on the strength, but you fuck it up because your goofiness, your lack of awareness, right? And I'm going to tell y'all, right, with all you dudes saying, oh, you can't be too sexual, you gotta turn women off. No. Not being sexual, not letting women know where your true desire lies quick enough can also turn women off. There are plenty of women who will stop fucking with you because you're taking too long to get to the point.
Yeah, and guys, we got about 10 more minutes. So guys, call in. You got a question, please put a Q. Let me see if we got any questions here. I think let's see. Hold on. Wait, let's get to Mike. I think we didn't ask Mike's. Do you need to move with a sense of urgency? I'm behind if I'm 25 and only been with one woman. I've been focused on my studies and I don't have much time to socialize. See, guys, guys, I don't understand. Okay, we are all, the thing about all of us is that we work really hard on the back end. I mean, guys, we all of us do. We come out, we got to arrange, compose, produce. We have to edit videos. We got to be director, light, grip, volume. So we got a lot of things that we do just to give y'all free content. Just alone, just that. On top of the coaching, working on our next product, the memberships, talking to clients and all the other stuff. On top of, some have girls, women, some have children, and some have lives on top of that. And still have time to talk to women. So if the men here, Lucarios, the Dre's, the Boss Max, the Rosebuds, and the Taekwondos can do all this, why the fuck aren't you doing it?
And let me say this. Y'all act like, guys, you don't have to make this shit a whole production where you're like, you know what? I'm going to take the whole Friday off. I'm going to get my beard done. I'm going to get my hair cut. I'm going to wash my car. And I'm going to go out to this club, that club, and I'm going to spend 1.5 hours in each spot. Guys, when you're running your errands, when you're just going about your daily shit of just doing whatever you do, going to the cigar shop, the dry cleaner, wherever you go, if you see a woman that catches your eye, holler at her. That's all you gotta do.
And don't wait.
And don't wait. Don't hesitate. If you see her, and don't say, you know what? I come to this cigar shop every week. I'll see her next week. No, nigga, holler at her now.
Now.
Yeah, but Zach, let's be honest though. Okay, today is Sunday, guys. Thursday is ladies' night. Monday through Friday after 5 is what do they call it when people gather at the bars?
Happy hour.
Yeah, right. You got happy hour. So where's the excuse? Friday and Saturday, bars and clubs of women go to
karaoke joints. Karaoke joints full of women.
Or jazz clubs. They go to meet guys. So what's the excuse? This is what I'm saying. He's trying to cloak, well, I'm studying and working. Motherfucker, let me explain something about y'all guys. Y'all are not doing anything. Like, can we be honest? Can we be honest? Y'all are
if you're not a business owner, you're not doing anything. If you're a worker bee, you got time. And I'm not signing 9 to 5 jobs. You got time. Stop it.
No, okay, watch this.
I work 7 days a week, 20 out of 24 hours.
Right, exactly. And we all know, we all work hours on hours, but you know what I'm saying? You don't do that. Listen, even at work, at lunchtime, the mall where the women congregate at lunchtime in the food court, you can go there. There is no excuse. You know what the excuse is? You're making excuses because you really know that you don't know what to say because you're not listening to Miles's masculineidentity.com. You're not going to 1950.com. You're not going to returntomanhood.com. You're not going to Bad Boy Membership or LucarioShopping.com or the Man Mindset. You're not doing that. You're just sitting there all day on your fucking phone, going through YouTubes, looking at shit, taking notes, and writing shit down, and not putting any action in that.
And Steve, how much you want to bet these guys belong to like 5 different Facebook groups. They got 2 different IG accounts. They watch videos all day. These niggas got platinum memberships to Pornhub. These niggas jacking off every hour on an hour at the top of the hour, right? So these niggas make time, and a lot of these niggas, they belong to video gaming groups. Nothing wrong with video games. I like video games. But what I'm saying is a lot of these guys, they belong to video game groups, and most of their interactions with people are online, right? This is why when they get offline, they don't know how to socialize because everything they do is online. They have no friends. They have no social circles. They don't get invited to places. And so they sit here and they fight with us. And it's like, bro, go outside. Like these women, they want dick. They want experiences. They want to enjoy themselves. These women are out here. You guys are lying to yourselves. Get offline. This is why guys, they talk about, oh, I Google this or research this. This is how you know they live online. They don't live in reality.
Yeah, that like the line of the gas got called. He's like Fifth, that was gold. You guys, okay, gentlemen, this is very important. You have got to stop looking at somebody's research and just look at the person and ask yourself, is he fucking? I mean, is he no, fuck y'all, serious. Wait. I see the high subscriber counts. I see the stuff and the statistics and all the research they're doing. Push all that shit aside and say, is that guy really getting some pussy? Because if you can't see motherfuckers that get pussy, that's giving you research, then you are being gullible. You're just following the book smarts that you're doing. You're getting caught into the analytics. But you got to look at the person that's discussing it. Like Fifth said, if a motherfucker's giving you research and he's telling this, hi, how you doing? I'm Mr. Robert Haravan, and I will let you know that, the thing about women.
I got a PhD in human psychology.
Oh,
that's why Jesse Peterson has always been weird to me.
Yeah. Or
like, why in the fuck is he talking about bitches, nigga?
This nigga got married at 22, had one piece of pussy, think he know women and shit.
You ain't getting no bitches, nigga.
Yeah. No. I'll give you the biggest one to me. The biggest one to me is Robert Greene. I don't
know who that is.
The 48 Laws of Power motherfucker.
That dude. Yeah. That dude always looked like he needed to take a shower.
Yeah, listen, you just got someone. You just did someone that did research. I'm not saying the 48 Laws of Power are bad. I'm just saying, look at the motherfucker putting it out. He's just like a squire or somebody just taking notes and passing it on. It's a difference between like 50, not 1950, but 50 cents, the 50th law. You know he fucking. You know he hustling. You know he in the game.
Before the books and the money.
Yeah, before the books and the
yeah.
So guys, we got a few more minutes.
Also see what it is there are a lot of guys who are very book smart. They have photographic memories. They can remember shit. So they can quote shit. And if you can quote shit in a very passionate way and you can articulate it, you sound believable. Right? So if you're intelligent enough, you can sound believable. And if you're dealing with individuals who have no worldly experience, they're very gullible, naive, very green, wet behind the ears, you can fool them with intellectual language. Right? You can fool them. Like even a caller that call in, a lot of these guys, and I made videos talking about a lot of these guys are influenced by educated guys who articulate themselves well. Right? But when you got game, you see through it. You see, oh, he thinks his audience is dumb. He thinks his audience is dumb. And he's using his intellect to get them to go along with his narrative. But if you pay attention and Steve, like you said, if you pay attention, you can tell these niggas ain't fucking. You can tell.
At all.
You can tell by how they talk.
That's why 50 was gold, 50, what you said, 50. That's why we about to wrap the show up at 50. That's why what you said was gold, because you're looking at the statistics, but you're not looking at the person telling you about the statistics. Guys, when y'all get therapy and stuff, we always tell you guys, people that give you therapy, some of y'all are really on it, y'all really need it. But I'm saying therapists are giving you the logic from the studies from school. They don't have real life
experience.
Right, experiences. Thank you. Real life experiences. So what you're learning from us, all of us, we're showing you the real life because we're in that life. This is not for the college and shit. This is the street.
Yeah. So, Steve, fellas, the only way to get good at dealing with women is to deal with women. Guys, you cannot complain your way to success. You cannot Google your way to success when it comes to women. You have to go outside, talk to women truthfully, assertively, and honestly, and then go from there, right? And just get better at it. Like anything, even basketball, right? You can research the angle of shots and how many degrees your wrist got to be when it bends this way and all this shit. You got to go outside and start shooting. You know what I'm saying? For you to actually become good at it.
Real quick before we wrap it up, 719, you're the last call. Real quick question. What you got, buddy? Real quick. What's up?
All right, cool. It's not really a question. I just want to it's a testimonial kind of. Everything I'll say is completely true, 100%. And before, it was kind of hard for me to believe that because I came from I don't have no game right now. I'm not saying I do. I'm just saying
that red pill shit.
It's just a miracle, man. Because I suffer from confidence issues, shit like that, or used to, and it works. Everything I'll say, it works. I definitely
caller,
definitely believe in it.
Brother, real quick, the difference between you and all the other callers is you suffer from confidence issues. Right? They don't want to admit it.
Right.
When you listen to them talk, we hear it. We hear that they are insecure and they got low self-esteem issues. So you calling up, and here's the thing: if you really want to change your life, admit it out loud what your issue is. That's the only way to fix it. To admit it out loud what it is.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got
it.
All right, caller.
I appreciate you, caller. Great call, man. Thank you.
All right, thank you real quick.
All right, man. Respect.
Respect.
Right.
Okay, guys, anything going on before we wrap this up? Anything y'all want to tell me anything you got going on?
Yeah, we got a game marathon coming up. It's
Yes,
pretty
sir.
soon. We're gonna announce the date. It's called a game marathon. It's gonna be on YouTube. It's gonna be free of charge. And you guys are going to see the real ones at work, man. You know what I mean? So be ready for that one. Also, man, again, shout out to Miles, man. Go ahead and support Miles, man. Miles, I would argue that if you all have not went to a masculine identity and viewed what he got going on over there, dog, you guys are fucking missing out. I'm gonna let y'all know right now off top.
Appreciate that.
I went over there just to read some shit and looked at what this nigga's providing, this nigga's Q&As and all that. Man, hey, y'all are missing out if y'all not rocking with the man. So I wanted to shout that nigga out. And in Zag's show on Saturday, I may not say shit in the comments too much, nigga, but I'll be watching.
All time. Oh, yes.
Nigga, I'll be having that shit playing in the background. Nigga, I'll be hearing y'all niggas spit. I'll be hearing y'all niggas spit, but I'm working though. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, shout out to my nigga. Of course, my nigga Steve, dog. The nigga's out and about. I see that nigga out in the nature. That nigga's outside with it, nigga, spitting the game outside, nigga. So I respect nothing but all of y'all niggas. Lucario, nigga, with the titles that nigga be having.
Oh yeah,
nigga, to save niggas' lives. I think that nigga's probably saving the most lives right now. But to be honest with you,
nah, real talk.
Real talk. But you said what?
No, I just want to say real quick that I don't no homo, but I got y'all on my 75-inch TV right beside while I'm working. So y'all
blown up.
Y'all blowing up on the big screen. That's why I got them on the big screen while I'm working. So I'm
always watching King Dre, Boss Mac, all these niggas, Taekwondo. I just talked to Ty not too long ago. And I'm just saying, nigga, shout out to all of you men that are out here dedicated to saving lives, nigga. I'm going to continue to tell y'all, I know y'all think we crazy, but nigga, literally everybody on this panel, 20 out of 24 hours a day, every single day, in order to put ourselves in position to save y'all, nigga. We are sacrificing a lot of regular time that we can do other things in order to invest time in you without you investing time in yourself.
Exactly.
All right, guys.
Appreciate
it. Real quick, if I throw to Zach real quick, guys, gonna have a show tonight around 9 East tonight. We're gonna be chopping up game and breaking some things down. Zach, you got it, brother.
Yeah, real quick. So I'll put a link on my side of the world. It's an early bird special, 10%. I got the joints. I got the deference joints. I got the zero tolerance joints. I got the man at work joints. I got the hashtag her debit card work too. And just so y'all, where the O's go, I took the MasterCard logo and just put that where the O's go and the word
cool.
too and shit.
Hey, you need that should be a hat. That should have a hat.
Yeah, there you go. And ladies, I got the confidence and sexy shirts with the little water droplet and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's in pink. Y'all go check them out. You know. So anyway, y'all go check them out. Early bird special.
Yeah.
10%.
And also
manhoodisAskillset.com.
Yeah, and also for our brother that rolled out, please go ahead and guys go to shoplucario.com. Make sure you go there, get some coaching from Lucario and the First Lady April MC and learn the game, man. Everybody, we're all here to help you guys while we help each other, man. So, you know, we got y'all, man.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Shout out to everybody, man.
All right, so we're
We
going to
out
go
this
wrap
thing.
this up. We'll see y'all next Sunday. Peace. We'll see y'all later.